Bad Batch episode 11 just dropped on Disney Plus. This is basically we're 5 more episodes away from the finale of the show, which is crazy. I did not like this episode very much. I don't think it was bad, but I think last week's episode felt like a classic Clone Wars episode. This episode felt like a Rebels episode in the worst way. Because Rebels has some really solid 10 out of 10 episodes, and then it has some really bad episodes. And this is one of the bad episodes. This is a filler episode. It doesn't contribute to anything to show except to show us the Empire is taking over Hera's planet, which if you've seen Rebels, you know. You see a Kid Hera, you see a Chopper, which is cool, but it's like, I know all this information. You effectively learn nothing through this episode, and the Bad Batch is barely in this episode, and it doesn't make sense. They're the main characters. Why are they not here? This episode feels very, very awkward because they're not here in this episode. I mean, they're in here for like a little bit, but they're not really a major part of this episode, and it's just like, oh, wow, they're here, I guess. And you know, we do see that one evil clone, or one evil Bad Batch member. I can never remember his name, but he's in this episode. He doesn't do anything in this episode, but he's in this episode. It was a pretty weak episode overall, and it's like, it's like, okay, it's a Rebels episode, except it's in the Bad Batch, which makes it all the more worse, because I would say overall this show's better than Rebels, because it's had more solidly good episodes than Rebels ever did. So, but this episode sucks.